From inside the Troy indoor football practice facility, I'm Gavin Baxley, and I'm joined by two quarterbacks, both Tucker Kilcrease and Goose Crowder. Appreciate y'all taking the time here. And something interesting about you guys especially is how close you two are within the same quarterback room. I know that some of the other guys as well. So just talk about that relationship between the two of you.
Yeah, I think that's one thing that makes Troy so special is that, there's competition within each room, but it's good competition. We all want to be our best, and we want each person out there to be their best also, because that does nothing but produce good things for the team. I think it helps as leaders too. If we can push each other and help each other get better inside our position room, that's just going to do nothing but help us push each other, all the guys on the other side of the ball and on the offense be the best that they can be.
And I know you both have, Goose, obviously you've had a couple of injuries. Tucker, you've battled it out a couple times as well. How have you two been able to kind of lean on each other through the tough times? Goose, I'll let you answer this one.
Yeah, I mean, it's it's easy to do, I guess, for someone who knows what you're going through, right? He's back there taking the bullets just like me. So obviously, one guy gets banged up, it's next man up mentality, and we're always there for each other. Whoever's out there on the field, you come off to the sideline, we're getting instant feedback to each other. What are you seeing out there? All right, these are some looks that we like or didn't like or stuff like that. So you get that constant communication, and it's coming from a good place because like you hit on earlier, we're really, really close. So
I mentioned that we're in the indoor football facility here, something that's been kind of new to this program. People sometimes wonder, because it's indoors, if that's going to make things. If you guys can see, I'm sweating.
Yeah.
It is hot in here. So
yeah.
How has that kind of helped to enhance you guys within the realm of practice to be able to fight through the elements a little bit in here, but still get the heat, get the sweat, and have to kind of battle it out?
Well, I think one thing that's so important is that we are so detailed pre-practice, before practice even starts in our walkthroughs and our pre-practice, trying to prepare ourselves for practice, that it's almost like a practice itself. And I think this helps us, just kind of stay a little bit fresher for when we start. We don't use this all the time because I think it's almost a blessing that it's so hot out here. It prepares us for those games. Like week 2, we play at 3 o'clock. So we're still doing stuff on the game field, on the grass, because we have to continue to also use that as our own advantage.
Yeah, and to hit on the indoor thing, it is shaded, and obviously the sun is not hitting the turf, so the surface area is a lot cooler too. But you're feeling it right now. I know I am too. It's still pretty hot in here, so you kind of get the best of both worlds. But as far as being in the shade and out there on the game field, I don't know what the temperature is, but it's probably 12 to 15 degrees hotter on that turf than it is here. So it helps you, stay fresh, and as far as dehydration and managing your body and stuff like that, it helps a lot.
You guys are going into year 3 now with Coach Parker. I know y'all were here through that transition. To me, it always seems like that second and third years where you really see a new coach be able to implement what they want with a program. Is that something that we're starting to kind of see as we go into this year?
I would say most definitely. Coach Parker talks about all the time on the process and the path to better. And what makes him so special is that when he is preaching all this stuff, is he's not talking just to us. He's talking to himself, and he's talking to the staff. So I think, yes, it is, but I think he makes everything so comfortable, and it makes you feel so wanted. I feel like it's almost like he's in it with us.
Yeah.
So I would say, yes, that we are all more comfortable around each other, but we've also just gotten better working together.
Yeah, kind of everything Tuck said. He lives what he says. Everyone really respects him and enjoys him. Although he can be, very hard on us and push us at times, which is much deserved and needed from a head coach. But obviously, having him and, like you said, building the culture and having these guys experience him and stuff like that, it's a blessing, really.
You guys have talked about kind of being detail-oriented, is something, Tucker, you brought up. Y'all just came out from watching film.
Yeah.
I'm curious, I've asked some other athletes, what does your schedule look like during the summer? Because there's a lot that goes into it, even right now to get ready for the fall.
I think it's actually something perfect that Coach Parker hit on this morning is what do we do, outside of what's required of us, and what what would the coaches be if they didn't push us to do more than what's required, you know? So I think there's days we have some morning stuff, and there's days we have some afternoon stuff, and I think Coach Parker talked about it a lot. Like, as the summer's just gone on, like, we're starting to see more and more people just here on their own, which I think that also, I think doing stuff on your own for extra work, it's weird. I think that improves team chemistry, because I think when people see you doing that, it's like, wow, like, I would love to play beside this guy because he is a grinder and he wants to do everything he can to help Troy.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Like what Tuck was saying, like, you're around the building so much, and Coach Parker said it today. He was like, you know, you should want your coaches to push you and come back up here to get extra stuff. I mean, I know like our summer schedule is supposed to be, I guess, more relaxed time of the year, like work out, go home, but it's really not like that in a lot of ways. Like, we're doing obviously what's required, what the NCAA will allow us, but like Tuck said, like, we have people in and out of the building all day. I mean, you'll see guys up here, cars parked at 7, 8 o'clock at night, just getting extra work in on their own. And to kind of piggyback off what he was saying, like, once you see these people, you know, our teammates up here so much and how much like they are investing, it makes you want to play that much harder for them, because you're like, man, this guy cares. He doesn't care, like, he wants to be the best version of himself for the team, just like us. So like, just give it all to Troy, kind of thing.
And with the coaching staff, they bring in Adam Austin as well.
Yeah.
Goose, what has the relationship been like with Coach Austin now as you get ready?
Yeah, he's been awesome. I mean, you know, he brings the juice every day. He pushes us in the right way. His offense is really, really fun to play in as a quarterback, and we have very explosive weapons out wide, talented running back room, and offensive line, which obviously helps play calling a lot. But having kind of the history he has of everywhere he's been, and just kind of like seeing his offense be successful in multiple different conferences, it breeds confidence in us to see it work. So.
You mentioned the different positions as well, and something that seems to be always important for a quarterback is maintaining those relationships with the entirety of the offense, right? Wide receivers, running back, offensive line, of course. So what has that relationship been like for you guys, and how do you kind of maintain that and continue to build that chemistry?
I think the biggest thing is just being ourselves. You know, one thing I told Coach Parker in the spring was like, I love this football team, you know, and there's so many different people that are pushing out to try to connect with each other too. It's not just like the receivers are together and the running backs are together. It's everybody is one, and we all love each other. And I think that's one thing is we have a lot of similar personalities on the team, but we also have so many different ones that everybody can just enjoy and be around each other. It's like when we do our team events, like, this is the most fun I've ever had at any team event that we've had since I've been at Troy for my whole entire time.
Yeah, so, I mean, like what Tuck was saying, obviously we have a roster of, I don't know, 80 to 100 guys plus staff. Yeah. Like, obviously you're going to have guys from different backgrounds, guys who don't think the same and stuff like that, but, like, we have people from all different position groups and backgrounds coming together, like, on the weekends, hanging out, stuff like that, which obviously helps because you're outside of football in a different setting, so it's not like the pressure of the facility and everyone looking over your shoulder. You get more, you know, people in a relaxed setting, and then you just sit there and talk, I mean, and just, I don't know, you know, you bond that way.
Yeah.
So
you guys are both wearing College World Series shirts.
Yeah, how about that?
And Troy makes it to the World Series, of course, just recently. How does seeing, you know, other programs do well maybe push yourselves a little bit more within the football program to, you know, try and one up maybe some of these other programs that have done well recently?
Well, I think, one, we're all competitors and we all want to really just enjoy and love winning. But I think one thing that really does it is, you know, being in the stands at the Super Regional and being there cheering on the team. It's like you sit there and you walk back to wherever you're staying at, and you're like, that was an awesome experience, and you want to give all those other guys able to experience what you also experienced. Because it was like, I instantly thought of conference championships. I was like, I want to give that back to the baseball team, and I want to give that back to all the people,
community
that support it. It's like, I just want to be able to give this also to Troy.
Yeah, I mean, like what you said, like men's basketball makes it to March Madness. Obviously, Troy baseball made it to Omaha, and even the women's basketball making it to the NIT. Like, there's nothing, obviously, like you could say those things put Troy on the map. Like, that's kind of, it naturally, yeah, like, eyes on Troy. Everyone knows who we are now. And, I mean, there's really no reason, like, why not us? You know, like, obviously, it can be done in other sports. Like, we have the tools to do it. We have the staff to do it, the players to do it. So, like, honestly, like, why not us? Why can't we do it?
And there's plenty of opportunity for y'all to interact with the community as well. Fan Days coming up on August 22nd as well to meet both Tucker, Goose, and the rest of the football team. And then obviously kickoff coming up here in September as well against Sam Houston State. One more question for y'all. Obviously, Goose, that's your nickname. Have we come up with a nickname for Tucker yet?
Wow, how many do we have?
There's a lot.
There's a lot. We have a
lot.
list, like, in our group chat. It's,
Yeah.
I mean,
I have a lot.
yeah, it's just kind of whatever comes to mind. And
Can we get one of them?
let's see, Chuck. Chuck's an easy one. I called him Blue one day. He was wearing a blue shirt.
There you
And that was actually in 2023. We were watching a movie, and
Where
Tucker fell asleep on the couch. He was wearing a blue shirt, and he got up, and, like, I guess there was, like, a joke or something on the TV or on the movie.
Because we were watching Avatar.
Yeah.
And I fell asleep, and Gunner was with us, and I kind of, I'm on the couch, like, laid this way, and I roll over, I'm like, what's going on? And he called me Blue.
It's like, you like that, Blue, or something? I was like, you tired, Blue? Yeah.
He lost it.
Gunner lost it, so it stuck. That stuck.
I'd say the one most around the locker room and everywhere is just Tuck.
Tuck,
Really, just
yeah.
what I get called, really. Kind of like people meet me on the first day, and they hear other people call me, and it's kind of just kind of how it rolls.
Chuck, Blue, Tucker Kilcrease.
Sam.
Yeah, there you go. Tucker Kilcrease and Goose Crowder joining me. Appreciate y'all taking the time.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.